Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Lean Publishing Tip of the Day. We're going to talk to you about how you can support a good cause by sharing royalties from your Leanpub book sales with them. As usual, I'm going to do some housekeeping. You can find these videos live streamed every weekday at around 1 p.m. PST, Pacific time. And you can they're also recorded for posterity and added to our Lean Publishing Tip of the Day YouTube channel on our YouTube playlist on our YouTube channel at Leanpub. We're getting a good number of these. There's going to be over time quite a few of them. So if you enjoy taking some time out of your day to learn, 5 or 10 minutes out of your day to learn, or your lunchtime to learn a little bit about self-publishing, and in particular self-publishing on Leanpub, we hope these videos are useful. Every video also comes with an accompanying blog post. You can find the blog post on our blog at leanpub.com/blog. The blog posts are obviously useful if you prefer to sort of read something rather than listening to me talk. And you can also find helpful links in the articles as well. So yeah, go to leanpub.com/blog. If you don't find the article there, right on that page, you can click that little magnifying glass and you can use that to search the keywords in this article that you're seeing here in the screen share to learn to find the article and learn what to do. You can, as always, you can sign up for the Lean Publishing Daily newsletter that comes out every weekday. You'll get some great deals kind of at the top of the newsletter on Leanpub ebooks and courses and ebook bundles, but you can also scroll down to get this clip of the day in your inbox. So today what I'm talking about is how you can support a good cause with your self-published book on Leanpub. We basically have a Leanpub for Causes program. This has been around for a long time. It isn't the most used part of our site, but we're pretty proud of it. Basically what it means is that a nonprofit or charity can sign up for the Leanpub for Causes, can apply for the Leanpub for Causes program. We'll review their application, and then if we approve it, then you can actually very easily share royalties with that cause if you want to. Typically, the way causes get signed up for it, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, is they approach us on their own, or more likely, an author has said, hey, I'm writing a book, I'm publishing it on Leanpub, and I would like to be able to share some or all of my royalties with you. Can you sign up for the Leanpub for Causes program? And then I'll show you how you can do that if you are into that. One question would be, why would someone do this? And the answer is actually out of just the goodness of their heart, just something that they care about. Maybe they don't have, the money to sort of make ordinary donations. So sharing royalties is the way they do that. They prefer to do that. My favorite example of a Leanpub book that's sharing royalties with a cause is Phil Sturgeon's book. Phil Sturgeon and Mike Baffolko's book, Surviving Other People's APIs. So you can see in an ordinary kind of like pricing slider that we always show on Leanpub landing pages. In addition, in this case, to showing you pay and authors earn, we also show cause gets. Like any ordinary Leanpub pricing slider, you can slide that around to say how much you want the cause to get. If you scroll down on the page, you see about the book and about the authors, of course, but in this case, you'll also see the causes supported section, which shows what that cause is that's going to be getting royalties. In this case, the cause is Protect Earth. There's a nice helpful link there to the website for Protect Earth. Protect Earth is actually Phil's own nonprofit or charity that he started himself. Let me share the correct tab here. So here's what the tab looks. Here's what the page looks like. You can slide the cause gets slider around on Phil's awesome book here, and you can scroll down, like I was saying, past about the authors to see the causes supported section. And you can find out more. Usually there's helpful links like, a Twitter/X or Facebook kind of link, and then a link to the website you'll normally find in the causes supported section. Like I was saying, there's Phil actually created the Protect Earth organization himself, or charity. If you're interested in learning the story of that, you can find it on our Leanpub podcast. Just go to our YouTube channel and search for Phil Sturgeon, and you should find this really awesome podcast episode where Phil talks about the origin of his really great charity, which is about protecting trees and other kind of like living landscapes in the UK, which is very cool. If you've got a Leanpub book and you're interested in sharing royalties with a cause, it's actually pretty easy. There's a Help Center article. So you go to the Leanpub Author Help Center and ask, how can I share royalties with a cause, and search for that. You'll find also sort of a helpful explanation and stuff there. But you'll also find this ordinary kind of thing, which is, go to your overview page for your book, find the cause link, And if you go there, you'll find a drop down that lets you choose which cause you want to share royalties with. And then you'll see what percentage of your royalties you want to share with that cause. And then you click update cause, and it's that easy. One thing to note is that if you do this, it's not share. If you've got a co-author, the percentages, this percentage is a percentage of your royalties, not the percentage of the book's royalties. So this is you sharing your royalties with them. Doesn't affect anything that's so if your co-author is getting 50% of the royalties and you assign 30% of the royalties here to the cause, that means actually 15% of the book's royalties are going to the cause. So that's relatively straightforward. The Leanpub for Causes page can be found at leanpub.com/causes. This is a very old part of the site, so it's not going to be the best looking, but it does have a link that people can click to sign up to to apply to have their nonprofit or charity added to our list. They're in the drop down for authors to choose from. One of the important points I'm going to make here, sort of pardon the red tape, is that this is not a donation. You're actually sharing royalties with them like they're a co-author. So they're actually kind of earning money from this. It's not the same thing as them receiving a donation. In order for a cause to get signed up, they have to kind of confirm to us that they understand this, that this is the arrangement, that they're not going to be sending out donation receipts or anything like that. They're earning royalties as income, just like you do as an author. From that same initial blog post, you'll be able to find your way, hopefully, searching our Author Help Center for this What is Leanpub for Causes page. So if there's a cause that you're interested in having sign up so that you can share your royalties with them, you should point them to this article to share this link with them. If it looks good to them, they can just email us at hello@leanpub.com asking for their cause to be added, and then we'll review, and we'll sort of share that link with them if they don't already have it to the page where they can sign up, and then we'll get an email from them and a little notification internally, and we'll deal with that ourselves. So just going back again to Phil Sturgeon's book here, a really cool thing you can do on Leanpub if you want to is you can share part of your royalties or all of your royalties with a good cause. That's in this case specifically a nonprofit or a charity. They need to contact us and apply to sign up. But supporting a good cause with your self-published book is a really great idea. More books do this than you think. Not every book on Leanpub that actually has its royalties being shared with a cause is sort of using this causes feature. Some books, they just say it in the introduction or in the about the book section that all the proceeds from this book are going to this good cause or that good cause. I believe we have at least one book that goes to scholarships for people who want to learn. I think it's PowerShell, or DevOps generally. But that's actually a really cool thing. So basically what it means is we make it easy for you. If you want to write and self-publish a book that's supposed to be supporting a charity or a nonprofit that you care about, we make it easy to actually sort of link your book's sales to royalty payouts to that cause or organization, which is just a really cool thing to be able to do as a self-published author. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching this live stream. If you jumped in late, you can find all these live streams on our YouTube channel at Leanpub. Just search for just look for the playlist Lean Publishing Tip of the Day. They'll all be there. You can also find the accompanying blog post on our blog at leanpub.com/blog. And yeah, as I always say at the end of all of these, and as everyone says at the end of these kinds of things, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Every time you subscribe to our YouTube channel, for example, if you're a Leanpub author, you're actually helping yourself get discovered as well by growing our community there and increasing our visibility on what I'll just go ahead and call the algorithm. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching this live stream today.